Okay, boom. This is part two of the story about the boat party I got invited to, and they had minors, two little minor girls on there, and they're basically got into it because they was trying to talk to the same man on the boat. So, here we go. So, April come in. She like, I couldn't hear them because I'm on the other side of the boat, but I'm still looking. I'm just kind of like, and she like, wow, and May just looking like the fuck is you tripping for? Like, that's what it was giving, like, fuck, like, and she just going off. So she like, they start walking towards like the lower deck, and so I'm like, I'm finna go to the bathroom. I'm like I'm finna go to the bathroom, but really I'm just trying to follow them because like, what the hell is going on? Because now I'm invested. So I tell my nanny friend, like, I'm gonna run downstairs to the lower what's the name, bathroom. She was like, why not? There's like 3 bathrooms up here. I was like, oh no, it's like less people using that bathroom, so I'm gonna just go down there. She's like, okay, that makes sense, let's go. So we go down to the lower deck, but I'll wait till they go down already. So as I'm coming down, you can hear them just going back and forth like, bitch, like, you knew I was talking to him. Like, I'm trying to like do what I need to do. And like, out of all the men on the boat, like, why would you come in? And then that's April. Then May, she like, what the fuck you mean? Like, he was talking. I mean, they wasn't saying stuff like that. That's just how I perceived it. But she basically like, fuck you mean? Like, if he wanted to talk to you, he wouldn't have been talking to me. Like, I'm watching y'all the whole time. He's not really even like touching you, talking, like, he's being friendly with you. I feel like he was like more like on that with me, and I'm just listening like, damn, like. And so my nanny friend, she catch on quick, like, not you came down here to hear the drama. I said, yeah, I did. I did come down here to hear the drama. So now we, in the back, they can't really see us, but we can hear them. So they sloppy drunk, mind you. Sloppy drunk, like just stumbling everywhere, like falling on the people, like all type of stuff. So I'm just looking. So they're slurring their word. I don't even give a, like, talking out slow. I think they think they talking faster in their head, but it's coming out very slurred, very drunk, very children drunk. And so I'm just looking. So next minute I know, she's like I knew I should never brought you. This was April's telling May. She was like, I knew I should never brought you. Like, you never like know what to do in these situations. That's why I always bring my other friend. But you're always like, can I come? Can I come? Can I come? And I told you, like, basically I take the lead and you follow me. But for some reason, you don't know how to do that or whatever. And so May, like, I really don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Like, if I want to talk to a man on a boat, I'm going to do that. May pushes April. She kind of stumbled. So April come back. She's like, don't fucking push me. Push. May falls off the boat, y'all. Into the water. When she falls off the boat, there is people on the lower deck. So they look when she did like she stomp. And now everybody's like, oh my God, because they see her like on her way, like off the side of the fucking boat. Oh my God. Oh my God was right, because that girl fell clean off that damn boat into the water. Now, mind you, it's nighttime. It's nighttime on the ocean. No light. Only light is the light from the boat. The girl is splashing around in the water. Oh my God. So now April, like, somebody save her. Like, she can't swim. Oh my God. She's like, I'm so sorry. Can somebody help her? So that's when 2 men jump in the water. They get to swimming, get to helping her, they helping, the people on the boat throw them, some life-saving stuff. They pull them up out the water. And so the host grabs the little girl and tell the other girl, like, come on. And as he's saying that, the dude that owns the boat was like a white, like 50-year-old man. He come down and he's like, what the hell? And the host like, don't worry about it. Like, come in the room. So as they're saying that, people like, oh my God, should we call the police? Should we call the Coast Guard? Like, should we call somebody? Because that baby could have drowned. Like, she could be drowning still. Like, even though she's out, because when she came up, you can tell she was damn near drowning. Like, her lips turning blue, and she wasn't even in the water that long. I mean, maybe it didn't feel that long to me, but it don't take long to drown. So, but she was like going down, like silent for a minute, then like coming back up, then blah, 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 blah. And so she was, and it could have been a little minute, because it took a minute for them to jump off somebody to actually jump off the boat into the water to get the little girl. So the host in there wrapped the little girls up, was giving the little girl the cover and stuff, a towel. Then he come outside because he hear everybody saying like, the police, we need to call the police. And he's like, no, we don't need to call no police. We don't need to call no police. We don't need to call no lifeguard. We don't need to call nobody. And I'm just looking around, and, it's not my boat. So I normally try to stay out of it. But I'm like, damn, like, how do you know she's okay or whatever? He was like, it doesn't matter. We're going to make sure she's okay. It's a doctor on the board. It's a doctor on board. So everybody's asking the host, like, so why the hell you don't want us? He was like, well, she's underage. These girls are underage and they're not supposed to be on this boat. Do you know, like, what hell we would have to deal with if like, they found out, the police or the Coast Guard, whoever, authorities find out that these minors were on the boat drinking with adults? And I'm like, I knew these was motherfucking kids. I knew they were kids. And the man that was talking to them knew they were kids. I don't care how old you think. I don't care how many red dresses you wear or red lips you wear. I could tell a fucking kid when I see a kid. So the nanny, she look over at me like, how did you know? I said, girl, you couldn't tell them was no damn kids. So the boat didn't dock to midnight. So the little girls, they stayed in the room. They didn't come back out. I think it was like 2 more hours left on the boat. Excuse me. On the boat. And so it was like just awkward the rest of the time because you can't just get off. Like the boat has to like turn around and like go back to the dock. So we all just kind of awkward, you know, eating. People, of course, the vibes is like all the way down and everybody's just like, what are the kids doing on the boat? Who invited the kids on the boat? Why did nobody know these children was on the boat? And I'm just looking, I was like, all y'all was walking around these kids and acting like y'all didn't see them. And now the little girl damn near drowned off the boat. Now everybody's like, oh my God, the kids. What are the kids doing here? Y'all seen them walking around this boat. What did you think? Who did you think they were? Somebody kids? Or not thinking at all because they had on a red dress and heels that maybe they're an adult. I don't know. So finally, after being awkward for so damn long on the boat, I finally feel like the boat docked. And you know, the captain and the dude that owned the boat, all that, they like, thank you so much for coming. We hope you enjoyed yourself. Sorry about the incident. Everybody's just like, oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Like things like that just happen. You know, people fall off the boat, you know, after they had too much to drink. And I'm just like, no, people don't. Children do. Okay. So I'm just like, I just get off the boat. I didn't even see the kids get off the boat. Me and my homegirl, we get off the boat. Now, me and my homegirl, we walk into the car and it's silent. Like, we're not saying nothing. We're just like taking in everything that happened. And as we're walking to the car or whatever, she like, girl, how did you know? Like, I mean, I thought it, but I was just like, maybe. I was like, no, you could just tell kids. There's no way you can look at a child and not tell that's a child. It's impossible. She was like, I mean, wow, and you really kept your eyes on them. And I was like, yeah, like I said, I don't know what I was going to do. Like, they was there. Someone invited them. And they was there April was there on business. Okay. May just messed up her vibe. But she was like, man, she's like, my friend was like, my nanny friend's like, I'm so sorry. Like, if I knew that was the vibe on the boat, like, I wouldn't have came and I wouldn't invite you. I don't want you to think I'm inviting you to, like, things where it's okay for children to, like, be in those situations. I said, girl, it's not your boat. You don't get to say who get on and off this boat. We barely get on and off this boat, okay? She was like, yeah, but I just wanted to apologize because, you know, this is my invitation to you. And I just thought it was going to be like, and I said, girl, you know, anytime you get on the boat, anything can happen on the boat. Because who's seeing us on the boat? Nobody but the damn ocean. And the ocean don't talk. So that's the only person that knows. The only person that knows what happened. The only thing that knows what happened on boats is the ocean. But yeah, that was the boat party.